Man.
Good job, Jeeves. Like, perfect job there. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to wait to see if we're
today.
live again before I officially continue.
Also, you said there was a key binding
I'll be right
to
back.
myself?
It's a toggle mute.
Yeah, you can set
Okay.
up keybinds. We should be live.
We're live now, so I'm just going to kind of get right into things. So,
Okay.
hey everyone, welcome back to another session of Sigil of Storms. It's been a fun little week. Let's go to the map. The map sounds fun for background stuff, despite the fact we don't really need to be on the map. Because last time you spent the entirety of the session in the cave where the supposed trial was supposed to be set up for your part of Argarak. And things have been quite fun there. I mean, you found this strange magic bellows thing, you tried to reactivate it, fighting off a giant anglerfish in the process. You blew up a dam, got washed downstream. You ran into a giant zombie Wervin who almost killed Falana outright. That was 3 points of damage off of instantly killing her.
And Surina was stuck on the other end of a bellows, so she couldn't do anything.
And a bunch of other things as you're looking around. You still have not yet defined anything of the gnomish crew that came here to set things up outside of skeletons. And you recently just fought off an Umber Hulk, which usually does not come up this high. So that was fun. That was fun.
Well,
Let's head over to Cave.
To be fair, that was our Monday.
I think that I'm going to create an enemy called Wervin.
I will mispronounce it till the end of time because you know what the hell I'm talking about.
And it's going to
Sometimes
be the derpiest wyvern ever. Like,
I
it
mean,
will
it was
slam its
awesome.
face into walls. I'm a Wervin!
All right,
zombie.
let me start off. I got to get a few sheets open for this, so I got to get Azul Mara open.
Who was the Echo? Not quite an Echo, but
Azul...
I'm not actually
I
hearing
didn't
an
hear
echo,
anything.
so...
I didn't hear anything echo-wise. Azul Mara, monster number A, monster number B, monster number 372.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right, so start off with the session. You had just killed the Umber Hulk and were more or less recovering, if memory serves. I don't remember what this thing I put on Azul was. I'm assuming it was confusion, which we're off.
Yeah, it was a confusion from the Umber
Yeah,
Hulk.
from the Umber Hulk. So right after the Umber Hulk, where are you guys going from here?
Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff down here that we can discover and look around in, so Lily's going to suggest people look around down here. Do we have
All right,
free movement?
So,
Oh,
yeah, you have essentially free movement for now, though try not to go too far.
Okay.
I know
Also, while I'm thinking about it, Lily, Elana, and I'll have Azuli as well. Roll a perception.
apparently Surina can't. Okay.
I have to scroll to my list.
I should probably get my sheet open anyways, even if I'm not rolling.
Yeah, it might not be that bad. Oh, wow, everyone beat the DC. So the three of you hear a distinct ringing in your ears, almost echoing through the cavern, but you can't quite figure out what it is.
Hey, there's a ringing I can hear in my ears.
Did
can
you
try
get
to go
hit?
through that?
Surina's gonna ask, did you get hit in the head too hard?
Probably, but I don't think that's why I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think there's a door here.
Yep, there is.
Do you guys want to come over here, or should I just charge through it like normal?
Where's the ping? I can't see you.
Over this way?
Go to your that way.
Okay, I see you.
I can't.
Mara. You see Mara?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's
There we go. Follow Surina.
Resolution is going to fight.
All right, so you're going to try to go through that door there?
yeah. Let's have her open it.
Yeah, let Surina will get up in front there too. Oh,
Fair.
More
Why?
skeletons.
It's where we
This
fought the
room
ghost
actually kind of
earlier.
looks familiar. Like you fought ghosts in here.
Why didn't we
Yeah.
open this door before,
I don't know, but you didn't.
Yeah.
guys?
oh wait.
Because we decided,
Oh,
we
yeah,
decided
we-
to go back south and check out the southern room.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
After the trap room was.
Yeah. You come down here, you recognize an area that has been marked as an open hole in the ground where a trap was.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what.
Lily's
what I was
going
going
to
over for.
push on the trap
Oh.
door with her foot.
Have we
Alright,
been?
so-
It's
This-
already open, by the way.
Oh, it is.
What
Okay.
is this over here?
Yeah.
That's just a bunch of rubble, by the way.
Really? Can
Is
Serena
it
do
passable, or is it just what?
It's passable. You can get past it.
Can
Alright.
Serena investigate to see
By
if
the way,
there's
everyone, kind of freeze where you are.
Oh.
Put it back there because I was on top.
Alana just triggered
Roll
something.
roll another perception check, everyone.
The ringing is getting closer.
No, this is everybody roll it.
Hey, look at that natural one.
God damn it.
Man, even with expertise, that was a great roll. All right.
Doesn't
Look,
Serena have
everyone.
advantage on perception because she's so awesome?
Nah, she
Serena-
doesn't, sadly.
Natural 1 and natural 20.
All right.
No.
None of you are able to hear this as Azuli sees something rush out from one of the hallways in front of her. Right behind Lily and Falana is a good-sized dog with black fur and red eyes.
Puppy!
Kill it! Kill it fast! Kill it! Kill it dead! Kill it! Please kill it. Can we roll initiative?
None of you actually heard it coming.
Oh, yay.
So this thing, it goes in and it opens its mouth. A huge cone of fire spreads out from the mouth, covering up Falana and Lily. Roll a dex save.
Survive!
Uh-huh. That's a miss. 1 second. Do I still have that item on me? Yes, I do. I have a bracelet of fire resist, so I'm activating that.
Okay, with your reaction?
Yep. I think it's like
All right.
once per long rest or
You?
something.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, so those of you who failed will take 19 fire damage.
I assume I failed.
Yeah, you DC 12.
Alright, so minus 10?
Yep. And with that, the beast kind of runs back again.
After it!
You little shit.
It's gonna do hit and run, really?
Wait.
So everyone actually roll initiative now.
How is
my
it
God.
able to run in, attack, and run out?
It has 50 things of movement.
50 space, or 50 feet?
50 feet of movement.
Like Oswell. It's like Oswell.
It's like half of a centipede.
Yeah, this thing is absolutely insane. It has 50 feet for movement. Alright, so I gotta roll, bring up the initiative thing. I gotta roll for Azul. Gotta roll for the Mara. And gotta roll for this thing.
Also, that's why I said kill it dead, by the way. Yeah.
Sure.
How
God
much
damn
of that is Dex is the real question.
We're off to a glorious start.
Alright, so at this point...
Well, he ain't running away this time.
Two more rush in from
Oh,
front
God
there.
damn it.
Whoop,
It's a
I did
pack.
not.
Well, these aren't very cute puppies anymore.
I'm just gonna get rid of the
You
umbrella.
can't even see him yet.
I can.
Serena's just going, what the hell is going on? Why did I hear fire? Like, she's completely in the dark.
And after that first attack, and you're all looking around, surprised at what's going on, 4 more of them burst around the corners, charging at the various people in the group. All right, and they get to attack first because rolls. So the one is attacking Falana. It will hit, doing 10 piercing damage and 10 fire damage.
Down.
The other one was considering attacking Lily, but it's going to attack Falana, seeing that she's on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
It will do 21 damage. Not enough to actually kill you, but you have a death fail.
Yep.
Somebody needs the medic again.
Yep. The two that are next to Azul will attack her. The first one will miss outright, and the second one will crit, dealing 12 piercing damage and 15 fire damage. I don't think Azul resists. Let me double check. Nope, she cannot resist, so she's going to take the full damage.
I just looked that up, by the way. Once per short rest.
Once for short rest, okay. And that'll be it for them. Mara's turn is up. Mara is going to take a shot at one of them that's directly in front of her. And Mara will miss.
It's right in front of you, Mara. Come on.
She rolled, what'd she roll, a 2 and a 4? Yeah.
Omen?
Falana, roll a death saving throw.
Alright, so Surina's gonna have to play medic almost immediately.
Lily's gonna call out.
Nope.
Oh my.
Alright, yep, you have 2 fails now. One
Need
more
a
and you're dead.
medic! Right now!
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to. I don't know where Falana actually is.
You can probably hear Lily's voice coming from this direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just needed to know so I didn't just don't go running off into the dark.
Alright, so next up is Azula's turn, and Azuli is kind of panicking moderately a little, kind of a lot. And she's just gonna attack the one below her. With her kicks. Kick.
Don't do your fire kick. Don't do it.
This thing, she saw it breathe fire, so she's kind of suspecting fire's a bad idea. And is she gonna do anything else? She gets the feeling she can't actually outrun these. So she's just gonna go in for flurry. And she only gets 2 hits, doing 13 damage. Oof, of course she picked the alpha. She was attacking the lower one to her, for the record. Surina is up.
The elf. It's wolf versus wolf. She must assert her dominance. All right.
She's a fox.
Does it matter?
Yes.
Healer!
All right. Let's see. That's 30. Shit, that is my 30.
That's why we keep healing word up.
Yeah.
You have a ring.
I do. I don't know why, but I named the thing Lightning Sword, like Laignt. I don't know. Anyways, did I use the? I did. I already used the healing word in there, so I have to burn my last level 1.
Okay.
So
Or
healing.
use a higher level. It's up to you.
Actually, yeah, that's probably for the best.
Because
Right
she's
now,
going
I
to go
think-
down again pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
burn a level 3 spell slot for it.
How
Alright.
much damage did that second hit do on Falana?
The second hit on
Yeah.
Falana did
21.
Remember, natural crit.
So do I need to do 1d? So I need to do 2d4 additional.
even with the natural crit, she has 33 health, I believe, and it would have only done 31.
Whoo, you're cutting it close, Falana. You casting as a level 3, you said?
Yeah, I'm casting it as level 3. How much more do I need to roll?
2d4. I would have thought that we had the macro set up for you to.
Oh no,
add.
none of my lower level spells have any of the higher level spell stuff set up.
All right, so yeah, it's 2d4 extra, so
There's
she'll
a-
take 9 health. But yeah, no, you're right. I forgot about that. So yeah, she barely survived.
Well, Falana's back on her feet, thankfully, and let's hope to God that she doesn't die.
Well, she's not actually on her feet,
don't
but
let
yeah,
go.
you still also have your action. Then
I don't. Well,
you could
I
at
guess
least cantrip if nothing else.
Nothing. Not much I can really do. Let me see what I got. I can use a guiding bolt on one of these jackasses. Probably a level 2. Sure, we'll go with a level 2 guiding bolt on this guy.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
On that one, I can't get that one.
Oh, fine. That one then.
Okay.
You cheeky little bugger.
Roll the guiding bolt.
Alright, and I... God damn it. I
Miss
also
her.
need...
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
Fuck. There's not
Alana-
much Serena can do. She can't roll.
Yeah, Alana, you're up.
Alright, so...
Is,
To be fair, you also
Sacred
rolled a 5 and a
Flame-
2.
Is Sacred
Yeah.
Flame fire?
no.
Or radiant?
It's radiant.
I thought it was
Sacred
radiant.
Flame is radiant, yes.
That could be your bread and butter right now.
Right now mine has to be.
Well, they have to make a dex save, and these guys have really high dex. It's not going to hit them very often.
Which one are you attacking? That one? So the first
Yeah.
one goes wide with a miss. The second one hits it right in the side of its leg. Like the force just kind of burrows into it and it kind of knocks it off center. Take 9 damage.
And actually, I'll hide there, right around
Okay.
Serena.
Okay. Lily, you're up.
Lily's going to take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Hellhound, make your own attack. Attack. With disadvantage!
Yep.
Damn, he misses. He crit on... If he had advantage, he would have crit.
Alright, so I get 5 temp HP from that.
Yep.
She's going to attack this one with advantage.
Okay.
With her maul.
Alright. And the maul... Those will hit both times,
Oh.
and you will deal...
I'm not raging. Can I rage first?
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
So that'll do 26...
Wait a second. Didn't we just do a long rest?
No.
No.
we didn't.
Okay,
We didn't.
I don't have rage left,
We-
so no rage.
We did the.
Okay, so you're doing
26.
26 damage, and that is a massive blow as you smack the Hellhound first into the wall and then to the ground with your maul, and it stands back up, but it looks a little shaky after that.
Our last long rest was a while ago.
She's gonna call out, "Attack me, not her!" Not that they speak English, or common, but,
Oh, I'm about to become lunch, but
Yeah, alright. So on the Hellhound side, one comes down to charge at Lily. One next to Falana rushes over to Lily as well, so
I'm
Falana
gonna
gets an attack of
take that
opportunity.
promote.
Yep, you have an attack of opportunity.
Disadvantage because prone.
Falana's getting a break.
You know what? I'll take the break.
Lily's probably gonna die, but she did it to save Falana and Azul, so, you know.
Disadvantage, that will still hit, and it'll take 6 radiant damage. And they are not undead.
Unfortunately, I'm kind of aware of that.
Alright then, that one's going to stay at Falana, that one's going to stay there. Okay, so, in order then, the one next to Falana will try to bite her. And will miss. And with that done, it's going to kind of book it away.
Yay, you can't do attack of opportunity.
Little shit.
The one to the left of Lily will bite her and miss. The one above Lily will bite her. And your AC is like 18, right? Yeah,
18
miss.
with disadvantage.
And the one to the right of Lily will bite her and hit for 6 piercing damage, 9 fire damage.
Cool.
And
Does Serena have to act the medic again?
you get shoved 10 feet down, and as you end up in the wall, you get forced back out, and you take an extra
So she just got
6
slammed.
force damage.
So she just got shoved into the wall.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well,
sure I
he's-
understand what that one's from, but okay, cool.
You were teleported into the wall, and it forced you back out.
Oh.
That's the same thing as any ghost or incorporeal creature trying to be in a wall at the end of its turn. Or another creature, for that matter.
Lily's
Your
gonna be like,
code
I had
teleports
no
you.
idea what just happened, but it was cool.
Yeah, you basically
she-
tried to teleport into a wall, and it was a bad thing.
Can she use her reaction to repost the first one that missed?
She may. Because that one would have happened before she got teleported away.
She just hits it, and then she gets bitten, and then suddenly she's in the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, so the repost will miss.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one will attack Azul. Yeah.
Azul's going down.
Azul's probably going down. That's the Hellhound bite. Azul's going down. Azul's
Goddamn.
on the ground. Next up is Mara. Mara is gonna take a step up here, and she's gonna shoot at the hound that actually got a bite on Lily. And she will hit. It's a damn shame she didn't have advantage.
She still gets, yeah, but she still gets sneak.
She had crit on advantage, I mean.
Yep.
So 15 damage from that, plus 10 from the sneak attack. As the crossbow bolt goes through this first Hellhound, it gets pinned to the ground, falling over, and the flames in its eyes disappearing as it combusts into ash. It's dead. We get you out of here. All right. Next up is Falana. Falana, you have to spend half your movement to stand up. Falana, you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes.
I'm going to stand up, take half movement to do so. Use the other half to get here. Cure wounds on Lily.
can. Okay.
Where's Aswell, by the way? So
Probably
I
In
need-
front of me, it's just I have enemies
Northeast from you.
D&D.
Okay, so I just need to pick her up.
Where's this? Hold on. There it is. I can read. I don't know why. There it is.
We really need to take a rest soon.
Yeah, we do.
So 9 HP for Lily.
Arrgh. Our roll sucked. Sorry.
And anything else Falana's going to do?
Got nothing else to do.
All right. So Azul is up, and Azul has to make a death saving throw. She passes. Surina's up.
Okay, I can actually do things now. Shit. Okay, so that's 15. God damn it. I can't. Okay, I'll just have to do healing word
We did.
again. Alright, I'll burn another 3 on Oswell.
Okay.
God damn it!
2d4.
Plus 9 health.
2d4 was better, so that's
So
good.
Azul wakes back up as you mutter your words of healing.
What is over 9 HP heals right now?
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing amazing healing right now.
So
You gonna use your action then for something?
Yeah, she's gonna stab a puppy.
Stab a puppet. Stab it. Stab it good.
Serena
Oh, yeah,
herself
that's what the yellow dot
bursts
was.
into
That's what
flames
the
as
yellow
she
dot
stabs
is.
a puppy.
All right, so that will hit, dealing 8 slashing damage to the puppy.
Yeah, Serena doesn't do it much damage at all. I don't even know what she does anymore.
She
But
does
like-
lightning stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
you'll things might change soon enough. Next up, that'll be it for Serena, I do believe. So next up is
Yeah.
Elana.
15, 20. And, alright, let's
I never actually
see.
decided what Azul's gonna get for things.
You just- Casting this.
Slow. All right. What's the area?
I can't remember how the size of the box.
It's
40
a 40
feet.
foot cube, so 40 foot by 40 foot.
Okay, so I'm probably starting it here. 40. 40.
You have to be able to
Alrighty.
hit the center of that, so you're gonna want to target a center point where you can see. So, like, you're gonna want to target on one of these animals or something.
Do you need to target the center?
Yeah, the areas around the center point.
Whenever you have a targeted spell, you have to be able to save a point that you're targeting.
Right.
Fair enough.
So where you
Alright.
said would have gone through the wall.
Like, I can cast Fireball, but unless I can see the point where I'm casting it, what's the point?
It just says up to 6 creatures. It doesn't say you have to target it on a specific point.
Yeah.
You
it
select the
does.
cube's point of origin, which lies anywhere on a face of the cubic effect.
Yeah,
This is a
basically,
cube, not a
where
radius.
you-
So Alana could cast it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I got to roll wisdom saves. 1 wisdom save, 2 wisdom save, 3 wisdom save. They all fail.
Alright.
Shame hellhounds, okay. Not what I'm looking for.
All of them are slowed.
Was the one that ran away in the box?
You don't know that. Got anything else you're gonna do?
No, because I don't have any bonus action abilities.
Yep. All right. Lily's up.
Lily's gonna use her bonus action first off to second wind.
Okay.
Like we said, 9 HP heals. She's going to step forward to try to
And also your cloak reactivates.
try to save some of these dogs from going after Azul. And weapon, that one. Gonna attack the one on the left, and
All right, that'll hit, and that one will miss.
yeah, I'm out of superiority dice, so I can't do anything.
Yep. So you're gonna not take. It's gonna take 15 damage, and it's staggering around on its last legs. It's looking at you angrily, but the anger just kind of doesn't seem to have the same effect with how wounded it is.
Poor puppy.
Hellhound's turn. Sup?
Oh Jesus!
The
More.
answer, by the way, was no.
No.
It was
You missed
just
it.
outside.
If you cast one to the left, you would have caught it.
I was assuming it ran over this way. Or, I'm on the wrong thing, so I can't
Yeah.
ping.
So this thing, it kind of runs right up and goes to bite at Falana. And that's
Elana?
gonna hit. Elana. And that's gonna hit. You take 6 piercing damage and 7 fire damage.
I have that armor, I think it's the fire resistance armor.
Yes.
Yes, it is. I had to stop and think.
Yes, it is.
Yes, you
The
do.
one that has all the flame decals.
Yep.
All right.
So I
Yeah.
resist it, so that's 7. So how much damage
It's
was it
7
overall
and 3 then.
then? Alright, so minus 10.
All right.
You just said.
Um,
Never mind.
Yeah.
7
at
and
this point.
I misheard. I misheard the piercing damage is 6.
All right, and at this point, the 2 dogs are going to continue to try to attack Lily. First one will bite, and will hit.
Crap.
You're going to take 7 piercing and 5 fire.
Was that with disadvantage?
Yes.
Disadvantage is gone.
This time, you're going to have teleporting over here.
Cool.
Teleportation.
And the other one is going to be confused at where you went, not realize you're behind it, and it's going to move down here to try to attack Falana, so you have an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And it will hit, dealing 10 bludgeoning damage. Bludgeoning damage. And it kind of snarls back at you, but... Actually, it snarls back at you angry, and it turns back to attack you again. So Falana gets an attack of opportunity.
Dum, da, dum, da, dum, da, dum, da, dum. I was on my spell sheet. Attack. Well, I clicked it. I'm just waiting for it. There it goes.
Alright, that will also hit, and it will take 9 radiant damage.
Does
From
it
the
turn around
Sunblade.
again?
Well, you don't get any more attacks of opportunities.
Too bad.
It just bounces back and forth between you.
So,
and
yeah, it's gonna just attack Lily at this point, and it will miss.
Oh, yeah.
And the one that's next to Azul will attack her, and
actually-
will hit.
I should have 5 more HP because of temp HP.
Yeah, go ahead, put that in. So the one that attacked Azul will hit, and Azul is back on the ground.
God damn it!
I got it.
Mara's turn.
Nah, you'll get.
Actually, I gotta roll saves for them all now. 1 wisdom save, 2 wisdom save, 3 wisdom save. What's your DC?
It was, I believe, let me go back up.
16, so no passes. So Mara is gonna lift up her crossbow again, and she's gonna attack the one next to incapacitate doesn't count.
Yeah, Falana.
She's
then.
gonna attack the one next to Falana.
Yeah.
Get that one down. And she'll miss. She rolled a 2.
I know.
Remember,
good
slowed
job.
enemies do not get attacks of opportunity. So
Oh yeah. So Falana's still perfectly able to. I mean,
Yeah,
Serena.
That'll be it for Mara's turn, so Falana.
Alright. So you're going to go ahead and get Azul?
Yeah. Let Serena do it. Your spells are better used for killing things.
I was just going to use a cantrip. And my spells really aren't good for killing spells either.
Well, they're better than Serena's right now because all of her killing spells kill an AOE.
On this one.
On which one? That one over there, Ray of Frost. That will hit. It'll take 8 cold damage.
And it's now slowed down.
Slow.
Slightly. Its movement
It's a little
down.
slow, not much. Next up is Azuli's turn, and guess what? She gets to roll again.
death. Roll for dying.
The saving, she fails. Next up is Serena's turn.
Okay. Time to play medic. 2, 3, 4. Let's go for something that'll actually heal a little bit better. I may as well burn with level 3, the last level 3 on this, since I'm not going to be able to use any of my level 3s.
Yep.
And we're probably
Sure,
gonna
we'll-
sleep soon.
Yeah, I expect that we're all going to be taking a nice rest after these hellhounds. They've
D8
been doing fun things.
and 2d8 additional, because...
Yep.
I thought we future-proofed all your spells.
No, we didn't. We made... Jeeves and you made my spell macros before we ever thought about future-proofing.
If I was included in that, I started on future-proofing day 1.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
We can worry about it later, don't worry.
About it later.
Alright, so that'll be it for Serina's turn, I believe, because I don't think she has a bonus action to take.
Yeah, she doesn't have any way to use her bonus actions except for Healing Word.
Alright, so it's Alana's turn.
Alright, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. I was thinking about something, and I remembered that I have that Wand of Lightning Bolt.
You
And
do.
I was thinking, if I stand here, could I hit both of these two?
Yes, you could.
The only issue that I realized after I remembered that is, I forgot to write down Lightning Bolt in my spellbook because it was on an item.
Lightning Bolt is... Storm Imprisonment, Mass Suggestion, Major... Okay.
It is a DC 16 deck save.
DC 16, and it does... That's
Wait,
Lightning
no,
Arrow. Lightning Bolt
actually-
does 8d6.
Wait, it's not DC 16 because it's an item. One sec.
It should be DC 15 then, I think.
DC... Where did I put it? DC 15, yeah.
Alright, so DC 15, roll the d8s,
8d6.
or 8d6, yeah, 8d6 I meant. I'm gonna roll deck saves for those two hellhounds.
We're at -2 because it's slow.
Yep, one failed outright, he's just dead, bursts into as the lightning bolt goes through, he bursts into ashes and is just dead.
Yep.
The other one passes his deck save, but he still takes a good chunk of damage. Half of what he had left, actually.
Nice.
And he's just kind of standing there, convulsing as electricity goes through its fiendish form.
Alrighty. That's
Alright.
my turn.
Lily.
Lily's gonna bolt around the corner.
Yep, you get your cloak back activated again. And as for the record, as these things were fighting, you almost seemed like they were acting in pairs against you. One distracting you while the other went for the attack. Almost like they were using pack tactics.
Except they were just trying to stab us. Also, I'm just...
Hey.
Really quickly.
Warped Wall has issues with that.
Alright, so the first one will hit effortlessly, the second one will
Okay.
also... No.
Yeah, ignore that Cure Wounds. I was just testing.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave Serina
Just
my...
tell us what level you cast it at as well. We usually say it in there. So yeah, the first one will hit, the second one will also hit, and it takes 29 damage. And this particular one is like on its last legs at this point, wounded, and it's just kind of struggling at the ground, snarling in both directions. Hellhound's turn. This one's kind of trapped, and it's gonna just kind of turn and... That's not gonna turn. It's gonna try to attack the source. No, it's gonna attack the one that attacked it. It's gonna attack Lily. It's gonna attack Lily. Bite Lily! It failed to bite Lily.
Okay.
Other one's gonna bite Surina, I do believe. Yep, bite Surina. It failed to bite Surina.
Even with
Last one's gonna
advantage?
try to bite Surina as well.
Why would it have advantage?
Because she's...
Blank.
It's flanked.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, this one will hit, and Surina will take 10 piercing damage and 8 fire damage.
So 18 total?
18 total, yes. And then I gotta roll wisdom save. Wisdom save. Man, they're slow. Actually, Elana, you took damage, did you not?
Yeah.
Was that after slow?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, it was.
Yes, it was actually.
Roll a concentration save.
It was like the turn of slow.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you're good. No worries.
It didn't matter anyway.
Yeah. So Mara's gonna try to attack the Hellhound next to Azul now, and miss. Yay, she didn't miss. 24 piercing damage, and this thing looks pretty bloodied at this point. Falana's up.
Alright, moving up here, and since I'm flanking it, the advantage of advantage. Once I get the right tab, apparently. I am tab bouncing a lot.
That'll hit. Take 10 radiant damage. It's still alive, though it looks like it'll fall over at any point as you cut through it with this blade of pure light. Azul jumps up to her feet and starts kicking the wolf next to her. That'll hit. That'll hit.
Dude.
It will take... It's got 3 health left. Spoilers. She's
Do your
going
two
to
kicks because you
use...
can move.
She's going to do Flurry. That'll kill it. That one kind of bursts into flames. She's going to move over here, try to kick the last one. That'll kill it.
Yeah.
As that also bursts into flames. Serina's up.
Yay! Dabbing things. Well, at this point, since Serina's just gonna try and kill things, and then use whatever's left of her spells to heal. So, let's get stabbing.
All right.
No, that was my plan. So.
Alright.
That'll miss.
Alright, no luck.
All right, Elana.
Alrighty. Because it's in melee range, and I don't feel like screwing around with trying to do ranged attack things, I'm just going to find Shocking Grasp.
That'll miss.
Yeah. Wow,
Lily?
that was good damage on it, too.
Yeah, that was great damage on it. Lily, kill it.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try with all of my mossy maul might. That's a hit. And that's a hit.
So you
It's
bring
tough.
down your maul with the first hit, and you smash this creature to the ground, and you bring it back up. The creature not even moving, and you bring the maul down one last time as it bursts into flames, even before the maul hits. It's dead.
Right through its skull.
So, that was a fun encounter, guys.
Lily's gonna
It could have been a lot worse for you, too.
We nearly lost 3 people.
Lily's
Could
gonna
have
say,
worked
I
for you."
think we need a rest. There was a room back there
Yeah.
with beds. They had skeletons on the beds, but I don't care at this point.
Or we could go back to the room we had the long rest in the other day, or the
No,
time
we have
before.
one that's close and safe.
I'm
The other
worried
one
that
is
one of
easier
those
to
zombie
defend because there's
Warvens
one
are
door.
back.
The other one will be easier to defend because it only has one door if anything attacks us in the night.
I can set up an alarm and it's easier to defend that way.
We
I
can
should
pull
know.
a bed in front of one of the doors.
Did
Assuming
I not
they-
give you Liamon's tiny hut?
Not yet.
You did.
No, we've never seen any of that. Come on.
You did.
So why don't we hut?
Because apparently we forgot about it.
I don't have
Mara
the
will
spell.
join Lily. Azuli will kind of just linger here, kind of clutching her side, as she's been thrown to the ground twice.
Of course Mara will join Lily.
Grab Azul.
Yep.
Go.
Alright, you coming, Serena?
Resolution.
Sorry,
Mhm.
getting talked to. Where?
Alright.
All the way over
set
here.
up
Yeah, following Azul. We're going back into here to
Yeah,
take the rest.
Serena's just gonna carry Azul. By the way, just carry her and get her out of the way.
Azul can walk. She's
Yeah,
hurt,
but she's not.
fine.
Yeah, but she's not gonna force somebody who's hurt to walk on that.
Okay, technically, Falana's also hurt. Just throwing it out there, but
Yeah, so you're going
Oh.
to take a long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
Alright,
Yeah.
you're actually going to put the hut up?
Actually, first Serena's gonna use all of her spell slots.
there.
So
Just fill up the ring, because if you're taking a long rest, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, alright. So
Well, no, actually, she can't. Well, no. Oh, she can still put a healing word in there.
Yeah.
All right, she'll put a healing word back into the ring.
alright.
Step out, go inside, be done.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so two. Do I round up how many spell slots I get back, or round
You get
down?
all of your spell slots back.
Oh, okay.
We're doing long rest, so yeah.
Oh, right, not short.
You don't get any spells back on a short rest, so
Yeah.
it's either all or nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I kept on thinking that I got half back.
Yeah. So it's a long rest. Are you all intending to also identify some of the stuff you found?
What did we find?
Yeah.
Would be a good idea. I don't remember exactly what we found either.
Alright, so...
It should be labeled in our party loot.
We have a
Yeah,
plate
let me
armor
bring
from
up
the
part of
Helmed
the-
Horror. I don't think we need...
So we should be back to
Identify
full
that.
HP as well.
Yeah, so let me look at things
I
as
don't
well.
think
You
we
got...
have anything that we did have.
Well, Falana, Surina took that lightning sword.
Yeah, the lightning sword.
The lightning sword and
You also found a lute, if I recall. Did you not write that down? What was it exactly? It
A
was... A lyre, yes.
I think
Pretty
we
sure it was a lyre.
did. Unless it didn't save it. I remember it.
I remember
already
the
did.
musical instrument, but we never put it in the bag of holding. I don't know who took it.
Is it in my inventory?
We did have... Yeah, we had the musical instrument that... Don't remember who we gave it to. I think maybe Oswell?
You might have given it to Azul, yeah.
Yeah, because she
So,
was...
gonna go through and identify the stuff you found then, I assume.
Yeah.
What do you want to start with?
Let's start with a sword.
Start
Yeah,
with the sword. Alright, so the sword. You identify this sword as being called Thunderbrand. This
Sorry.
blade shakes with the roar of thunder, each stroke capable of dealing extra damage.
Yay.
Okay, hold up.
You know it requires attunement. There is a command word to activate it. And for actual uses, it does, when it's activated, it courses with electricity and does 2d6 extra thunder damage. It's
Thunder?
basically thunder damage.
Yeah.
It's basically Thunder Firebrand.
Is that once a day?
That's
That
a-
requires attunement to be useful.
It does require attunement. Yeah, no, this is not once a day. This is Thunder Firebrand.
So it's just 2d6 whenever.
While it's activated, yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
So Serena's gonna want that.
I don't think Serena can.
Serena
she
cannot
can-
attune from something else.
Lily's rather jealous, but not going to try to take it.
It is a longsword.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Serena's not going to take... Serena's third attunement slot is the Ring of Warmth.
Did you have like another weapon as your first though?
No.
because that was a long sword plus one, doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it still would not be a bad idea for
Still around.
Serena to take it.
Yeah, Serena's still gonna take it. She's just gonna get rid of the Ring of Warmth.
What do you?
All right.
Actually, Ring of Warmth has kind of saved you here. Let's be honest.
Silver, can you do the PC list in the chat? I've forgotten the command for some reason.
Yeah.
What are Serena's attune slots?
Cloak of Protection.
The ring.
Yeah,
Ring of
5
Warmth.
edition.
What else? What's the perk?
The ring of spell storing.
Ring of
Okay.
Spell Storing, Ring of Warmth, and the Cloak of Protection.
The Ring
Now
of Warmth
she's
is probably not going to be super useful, especially down here.
For a long
I've
time.
literally
Yeah.
already unattuned it.
Yep. Alright,
All right.
sorry.
Well,
Yeah.
So
I was just curious because
What's
I
the name of the What's the
forgot
name
what
of
one of
the
those was.
What's the name of the lightning sword again?
Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand. Okay, good.
Just think, all of Alucard's swords, he had 3 Firebrand, Icebrand, Thunderbrand.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's like the Pokemon trio. 3 big
Yes.
pups.
These kids still aren't behaving. It's kind of amazing. It's like they want to be spanked.
anyway, did you want to identify the musical instrument you had?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna need help setting up the macro for Thunderbrand since. Or
Yeah,
if-
Jeeves, are
leave
you
that to
going to
JB.
handle that?
I can take a look at it.
Yeah.
I'll set up a quick one for now.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't know if I need anything special.
That's just a longsword.
Yeah, it's not a +1 longsword. It is a magical longsword that has the extra damage on it.
Okay.
Alright, while that liar's getting identified, I need to step away and see if I can't get these kids to actually do what they're supposed to.
All right.
So I'll be right back.
Thunder. That's interesting.
All right. Commands. Command list. Yeah, so that should be working.
Testing.
Testing.
I think that works.
Yeah, that looks to be pretty good for working.
Yep. You're gonna
right.
naturally crit on everything now, evidently. So that's nice.
Evidently, yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes!
All right. Actually, is this out of date? I don't think this is out of date. Awesome.
That was interesting. Anyways,
What?
stuff not working, as always.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So are you intending to identify the liar as well?
Risu's gone right now, so I assume yes.
Yeah,
All right. I'll just go through. I'll just go through what the liar is then. So going through this, you already have a suspicion that this is something relating to the bards, considering when you last attempted to play it. This is a. What the crap was it actually? It was up map. A silly liar.
Silly.
Oh God.
Let's,
I'm gonna.
on other hand, let's not go there. 'Tis a silly place.
I don't know how it's pronounced other than silly liar.
Oh, clear.
I'm
Clea, I
sure
believe.
that's intentional as well. That has to be intentional.
I think that might be Clee.
Clee liar. Yeah, Clee. It's not silly. Silly.
I personally like silly better.
It's a silly liar. It makes
Depends on
everyone
the
silly.
song.
Silly.
All right. Continuing on, you identified that this is a rather exquisite instrument made by one of the many bardic colleges, and they are extremely rare. Any person who is skilled as a bard who tries to play such an instrument can also, beyond their various spells being often more difficult to resist when used as the instrument they play, they also carry a number of spells in them themselves that the bard is able to use. Unfortunately, none of you are bards.
Yeah.
My dogs are at each other's throats. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. So there's not much you can do with it currently, though. You can kind of see Azul looking at it, and she kind of has a nod on her. She's nodding and smiling at that point. Why don't we give this to the bards when we get back to the college?
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe they'll pay us handsomely for it.
I'm sure you can always get more out than what they offer.
Very, very handsomely.
I also don't believe you have found anything other than that. If you're going to check the plate mail from the Helmed Horror, it's not actually magic. I think you've already identified the rod you found.
Did we find a tentacle rod?
No, you found another rod in a bookcase.
That's sad. I don't see it in our bag of holding, so someone else probably has it. Can you tell us what it was again, anyways?
It was a Rod of Heighten. 3 charges.
Yeah.
1 charge to use Heighten spell as a bonus action. Gets back 1d3 charges daily.
I remember that.
And
now.
it does not require attunement at all.
What does Heighten do? I'll look that up.
Heighten gives you disadvantage on saves. So, like, you could make somebody have to take a save. Like, say you use Heighten on slow, they have to pass the slow save at disadvantage. I'm going to say that will only apply to the first save.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be really silly if it applied to every save.
Wouldn't it... Does it come into effect when you smack someone with it? I mean, this is Lily talking in character, I guess. Does it come into effect when you smack someone with it, or is it just a passive thing that happens if you cast a spell from it, which is useless to me?
It's probably useless to you.
It's useless to you.
So in
Yeah,
that case,
there's not.
in that case,
It's
I
when
would think
used
it would
as a
be,
casting focus.
yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, I think it would be any save would have disadvantage.
Oh yes, it's any save, but it's not like you cast slow, and the first time you have disadvantage, and then on the second turn you have disadvantage, and on the third turn
yeah.
you have disadvantage. That's what I mean.
That would be interesting.
So
I'm
only
not
the
sure.
first time you have to take the save, you have disadvantage, is what I'm going to say. With the interest of not making this item stupid.
Lily could use it, but not really worth it. I'll just say that.
Give
She has-
disadvantage for her
Vicious
mockery.
mockery.
Alright, regardless, you all have your normal long rest, the chance to sleep, rest up, everything. Azuli's just trying to relax, take care of her clothing, which is a little singed. Not that bad, because she's apparently used to being burnt.
Lily's gonna cuddle up with Myra.
Okay. Maybe just move Mara up there.
Just
Oh my god.
just kind of not even intending to. She's already asleep. She just kind of rolls over and cuddles up with Mara.
Alright, so you all will get your stuff back that you get back on a long rest.
Yeah.
Spells,
Fix-
rages,
Fixing Falana's HP.
everything.
Sorcery points.
Sorcery points, everything.
I just have this
And-
amazingly awkward image seeing Mara move up on roll 20. Just like Lily sleepwalking over to her, grabbing her, and then just cuddling up to her and then sleeping back.
Yeah. Alright, so nothing particularly nasty happens throughout the night. You don't hear anything more. You could roll. Actually, I'm not going to have you roll perception for this. You hear, Azul, Elana, and Lily. You hear the that whistle again a few times, and as it goes on, you start to get the feeling that it's basically a dog whistle.
Mara, please. It's too late, Mara.
Yeah. So.
I
like,
was
Azul
wondering
wasn't
why it
actually-
was just us who heard it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically a dog whistle you get the feeling of. So you think whoever might be blowing it was probably trying to control the hellhounds.
Dogs. Yep.
I get it.
Yeah. Oh, you just got it?
I'm
You just
tired.
get why you're the only ones that heard it.
I'm tired.
So am I.
Anyway, that'll be it for the rest. You are all good to pretty much wake up. It's been about 8 hours, so the hut will disperse on its own.
Lily's gonna just mention the dog whistle thing and say she thinks there's probably more out there. After
Yeah.
drinking again from the coffee pot of the awakened, which she has totally used never. But I was thinking about it in the last battle. I just hit every time after I started thinking about it. So
Alright, let's go back to searching things.
Alright, so back to searching things. Where do you want to search? Gonna keep going that way?
yeah, there's still more
Yeah.
stuff over there.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had gotten right about there, and then all of a sudden fight.
Alright, so I'm gonna
We'll keep
leave a
going
trail
down
of
this way.
NPCs so they can find their way, Falana and Surina.
I'll just move them with
Yeah.
me.
Alright, yeah.
Surina's
Risa,
there.
you're muted as well if you're back.
I think she's still AFK.
Yeah, she's still gone. She's
Okay.
probably still dealing with children.
I'm honestly not sure. So, by the way, everyone stop for a second. Alana, when you reach that point. And
Oh.
did you two walk together, Lily and Surina?
Yeah, let's go with that.
All of you roll dex save.
Damn it.
As we're walking along, is there anything we're seeing in these dead ends? Come on.
It looks like it's areas that have been trying to be carved out, etc., though nothing too fancy. And you all pass your saves. So as you all are walking along, you feel the ground start to shift under you, and you dive forward out of the way as... Let me go to GM layer. As
Okay, I'm back. Where
Welcome
are
back.
we?
As two pitfalls open up below you.
Crap.
Another one.
That's nice.
Jeez.
What'd I miss?
Not
I
so
might
much.
need some help.
Alright, Azul kind of walks down here and sees you, and... Azul, what's jumping rules?
It's just like 10 feet.
It's just 10 feet. I expect with a running start,
I thought
Azul
it
can
was
leap
double
that.
if you...
Especially with how far Azul can run. So what were you saying,
It's
Ritsu?
strength mod. I think your long jump is like just your strength mod or something.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing anything.
Risu
I
just
was
one.
going.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, during a long rest, would it be possible for me to use Find Familiar?
Yes.
Okay.
Does she have?
Yes,
I'm
I'll
not
allow
gonna have it out. I would dismiss it, but
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll
well,
allow
I
it.
would store it away.
All right, so you're just going to keep it hidden for now?
Yeah,
Hey, I found
it
something.
might come in handy for investigation later.
I found
That, and I
something.
don't have
You really
cooking.
shouldn't wander off by yourself just saying this.
I actually was trying to find everybody else.
Lily's gonna point towards the north here and say, "I came from this direction. Come follow me." She's gonna come up to where Serena is.
Jump over.
All right,
Okay.
so-
I thought
and-
you had already gone off to the north.
yeah, I'm going to say that you'll be able to easily enough jump that to continue on and find the others.
Let's just
As you hear Serena screeching out in the distance about finding something.
Thank
stick
you.
together for a bit.
That's really kind of you, Gina. I'm
I'm-
sorry that I'm getting lost.
No, but
Gotta
as you come
lead
into
'em.
this area and you look ahead, you see
Alana?
most of these little...
Sorry, I'm just leading
Alto.
Alana up this way.
I'm going to
sorry, I
assume
was
you're
like-
there and go through the explanation. As you come up and you look into that dead end, most of the dead ends you've seen, they look kind of like ragged, like stuff trying to dig it out with pickaxes or whatever to make it larger, nothing too fancy. At the end of this one, you see a large stone great axe, or not great axe, great sword embedded in the wall.
Dibs! Lily
You
runs
know
up.
With Lily, try to pull it out.
All right, so roll in athletics.
Wait, you're gonna contest it?
No, I'm going to help you.
Oh, okay.
Roll in athletics. I'm not giving you advantage because Falana's not that strong.
Uh-huh. That was
You
absolutely
managed
terrible.
to pull it out a little bit, but it's so firmly wedged
All right.
in there you can't get it out all the way.
Next plan.
Let's Serena
Back
do
up.
it.
Back
No,
up,
let's-
Serena. Back up, Serena. I have a new
No.
plan. Back
No.
up.
Oh,
Lily's
She
gonna
got-
tug
she
it
got it.
again.
Let Serena do it. She's.
One of you
Lana's-
tug it.
Alright.
Serena,
Lana's running
you
around
go ahead
the
and
corner.
roll, and I'll give you.
All right,
I
so
just-
Serena reaching forward to grab a hold of the greatsword, and she's grabs the hilt, and she's managed to yank it out with a good strong pull, and she now has it in her hands. And this sword is rather interesting. It is exactly what it looks like. It's a great sword made entirely out of stone, and despite the fact it's made out of stone, you feel the side of it, and it feels still sharp, despite being stone.
Is this Dark Souls? Stone swords!
Lily's gonna
So
ask
nice.
Falana to spend a few minutes and help us figure out what this is, because she wants to use it as soon as possible.
All right, so you're gonna ask Falana to identify it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is Falana? Will you identify it?
Yeah.
Lily's
All right,
gonna.
so you identify this sword is uncreatively enough named Stoneblade.
Stoneblade.
Oh.
This Stoneblade can expose the weak point of a creature and deal devastating damage on the attack. Now then, this thing is a rather interesting item. For more in-depth stuff, it does a ×3 multiplier on a crit instead of a ×2.
Jesus.
Once per long rest, you can speak the command word to automatically crit. It does not have attunement.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This is a
You know
great
what?
sword, right?
Yes,
I'm
it is.
going to say this now. Damn it, Lily, why couldn't you be a champion?
Slashing.
It is basically a normal greatsword. It is not actually magical, though. It is just slashing damage.
Not magic slashing.
it's Lily's. There's no question about it.
It's not magic slashing.
It's not magic slashing, it is just slashing. However, the critical multiplier is a ×3. And once per long rest, you can speak a command word to automatically deal a critical hit.
If you can speak him a command word to do something, why is it not considered magical damage?
Roll with it.
Because he wants it to be like that.
But
Yeah,
He
that works.
wants there to be a reason for me not to use it. That's why.
Well, no reason for you not to use it.
no, I get it. It's the curse on it, obviously.
There's a curse. I guarantee you there's a curse.
Let's see. Stone blade, 1 per day or 1 per long rest?
1 per long rest.
Nice.
Alright. And you're all going to continue walking forward, then I take it?
Hold
Yeah.
on one
Sure.
second.
Yep, wait, everyone hold still. Wait for Lou to catch up.
I just don't want people running into trap and then me being behind by 50 feet. Alright,
Yeah.
1 per long rest, auto crit.
That's what
Okay.
happened when I found the sword. I was just like, "Oh crap, everybody's gone again," and it's gonna be the hellhounds all over again.
Alright, I'm
I
all
tried
set.
to run out and find everybody.
Alright. Now then, you continue forward, and as you
I
continue
see
forward,
water.
you see that there is a large lake up ahead.
Hey.
And as you get forward, you hear a soothing voice in the distance.
Oh Jesus!
Covering you.
And in the darkness, you can see a figure that seems to be hiding half behind a pillar.
Oh God!
I have that aura again.
In Sylvan, come out.
1 second, please. I gotta take care of a lot of stuff. So the aura is 30 feet. It's not square.
I don't think Masterwork exists in 5e, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and as you get closer to see this figure, she looks like the most beautiful thing you have all seen.
Man, why did Lily have to be bi?
This
This is gonna suck.
doesn't work.
All right. Speaking of, Lily, roll a wisdom save.
Mhm.
And you also see that she's kind of shying away from the sand as it gets nearer.
Leave from the encroaching sand. Eventually, this lake is just gonna get covered. You know that, right?
So,
Yeah.
what happens?
Well,
You
okay.
feel that you must get as close to this woman as you possibly can.
Okay.
Well, we can't keep it in her pants.
Pretty much.
Oh my!
It's range on you.
And she keeps shying away from the sand as it gets nearer,
Oh God!
for the record.
Lily, what are you doing? Serena's yelling.
Are you
at
going
her.
to actually make a response as this goes on? Anyone else?
Can Serena try and stop Lily from actually?
Alana's just going
I'm
to
gonna come up here and you stay
follow
present
after Lily.
All right.
To harm her.
It's going to be like one of those weird things where Lily keeps chasing the thing that's trying to run from the sand, but Alana keeps chasing Lily.
Hang on,
so
hang
the
on,
sand
hang on.
keeps
I
going.
may have fucked this up. I gotta double check something.
Serena just make a strength check to keep Lily in place.
Advantage. Okay, that's all that mattered. I want to make sure you are not immune to charm. Only.
Yeah, I have advantage on charm.
Okay, so what is Falana trying to do?
Trying to charm Lily before these two come up. That way I can actually, not have them in range and them charm too.
Well,
All right, so Lily, roll another wisdom save.
first off, was Serena gonna stop her before she ran off? Because if so,
Yes.
she's way back at the shore.
Yeah, roll an athletics for that then. Lily
right.
will contest it with an athletics of her own.
Okay.
Acrobatics too.
Either or.
Damn
Lily
it!
is able to easily break away, so I'm going to say Serena is still at the shore.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming that
I
Lily
would-
would be trying to do this, right? There's no reason for her
Yeah,
not to.
she is compelled
Okay.
to go up to this woman who is
So
half
Lily's-
submerged in the water.
Lily's basically just gonna say, "I must learn more. I must know more about her." So
no
beautiful.
wisdom save against.
All right, in the wisdom save for Falana's thing. Yeah, you're not charmed by Falana.
I'll have to use.
I
All right,
never
so
would
that's,
be
that's
charmed
all
by
Falana.
Falana.
That's all Falana can do.
Yeah.
So Alana, you were just going to walk forward to Lily, correct?
Trying to start chasing after Lily to make sure Lily doesn't run into the water.
All right, and as you start running, the figure in the water can't get away from the sand fast enough and gets herself trapped in it. And at this point,
Can Lily hug her?
Roll initiative.
No, please no.
the sand starts to shift as 3 huge pillars of water erupt out of it. Initiatives.
Oh, water elemental. Shit.
Lily
Love
can't
it.
hug her at all.
Oh, no, give it away to your initiative turn.
Aw. Hopefully she'll go first.
Dang it, to go before me.
Second.
Oh, no.
And these
To be
two
fair,
actually would have been
I'm
like
dead
here-ish.
last.
I like
I
how
have a
Lily
plan.
was the only one who had to do the save.
It's a single target thing.
Um,
All right,
Whereas
so I don't
mine's AoE.
have
That's
that.
why
She
I
could
want
see
to
Lily
bring
drooling
that
a little bit, so
Yeah. All right, so let's push this into initiative order. Yay, she goes first. And she is kind of half pinned in the water. It looks like the lower half of her body is trapped underneath.
Lily will help her up if she can.
She is
turn.
going to kind of... Let's see... Yep. So she is going to kind of reach forward and start to... not tickle Lily, but just kind of put her arms around her in a inciting way.
Inciting.
And she can't actually manage to, since all the confusing effects around Lily, she's not able to actually do this. Because she can't actually get a hold of Lily, as it looks like she's in two places at once. So that'll be it for her turn, sadly.
Can Lily go
Mara
first?
is up.
Can Lily go first?
I'll let Lily go first, yes.
Yay!
Lily is up.
Lily's just gonna go and hug her.
You're going to get her killed.
I'm basically going to call that as an auto pass for what she tried to do then.
Oh my god.
Consider yourself grappled by the creature.
Is she grappled by
woman?
me?
You're grappled by each other.
Yay! Co-grapple!
Rather, as you go to hug her, she basically does the same thing she tried to do, and you're firmly grappled by her.
And does she get grappled by me? Because that was my intent.
I'm going to go with yes.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go with yes. By the way, take 9 bludgeoning damage. And redo your wisdom save.
Damn it, Lily.
Alright, so you still failed it. Alright.
Well, she ain't
Next
going
up will
anywhere,
be-
so...
Yeah, next up is Mara.
Do I get, I can't really do anything with an attack, right? Can
I'm
I...
going to say the hug was grapple attempt.
Right, but I have 2 attacks, so the grapple is part of my
yeah,
attack.
so you would have the other one.
Can I knock her prone?
Give me one moment. I gotta double check exactly what I wrote down for this thing. Because I didn't write down everything, I gotta refer to its actual sheet.
Not to mention, I think she's stuck in the sand, so knocking her prone.
She got out of the
right now,
sand.
would it not?
She's able to move somewhat, though not much. Let's move this in alphabetical order. Sorry, A to Z. There you are. Alright, so
I would laugh if Lily going to hug her actually just got her instantly killed. Just like dragged beneath the waves.
Actually, I forget. Do you automatically grapple, or is there a contested thing?
There's a contestant for grappling, yeah.
However, in this situation, I believe, because...
Alright, actually, yeah, roll a grapple thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through this by the book.
Grapple is
So you might not have taken that damage, by
Athletic.
the way. And it is acrobatics or athletics to escape.
Mhm.
She doesn't actually able to escape. You don't take the damage, though. So yeah, you don't actually take that damage, though.
Well, that is not the right button. Nope, no siree.
Alright,
I have
reactions. And for its action, you can only take the dash action. So actually, you couldn't even grapple her. Because you can only take the dash action.
I can only dash? Do I have to dash towards her? I can't dash away?
Yes, you have to dash towards her. You must move closer to her.
Okay.
It spends its turn trying to move closer to her.
Alright, that's all I can do then.
Yep. Alright, so then it's Mara. Mara is going to take the chance to shoot her. Because why wouldn't she?
The elementals are a bigger threat.
Yeah.
Lily's gonna say,
Well, now-
don't hurt her!
Then she's going to
elementals
shoot the
are a
elemental
bigger
next to Falana. And do...
Alright, you're not gonna protect your girl?
I'll deal with
She
that.
was hired to serve Lily, so she's going to listen to Lily.
Oh, there.
That is
I'll
a
deal
magical
with that,
weapon.
Don't worry.
Yeah, so that is... Make sure that is a magical weapon. Yes, that is a magical weapon. Magic piercing on there. So it's going to take 18 damage. Next up is Elana.
Alright. 5, 10, and then lightning bolt straight this way.
All right. Let me roll saves for them all.
I actually have it set up now.
Next save.
Ooh, good. Good damage.
Alright, so the first one makes it save, so it only takes half damage, which is 17, I believe.
Yeah. The water elemental's dead?
Yeah.
First
The other one failed its save, so it takes full damage, and she failed her save, so she takes full damage. And she kind of just convulses from the electricity as it goes through.
Any effect on Lily?
Lily, no.
Okay.
It
Make
isn't
sure.
5 foot wide.
Well, I meant, is there any effect on her, as in, like, does she
No.
get angry?
No.
Does she? Okay.
Let me double check, but I don't believe so.
If I can only run.
No,
then-
there is no
Yeah.
actual action at all for it. Okay, so next up are the water creatures, which they don't really look like proper water elementals. And one of them just kind of moves forward, trying to constrict its body all around Elana.
It's trying to hug her too.
What's
Oh, it's absolutely trying to hug her, but it fails pretty badly. This one over here will move up to this point, and it will try to hug Elana as well.
Falana?
God
Elana.
damn it! Roll better than a 2!
Falana or Alana?
Elana.
Okay.
This last one will move down here, and it will also try to attack Elana.
Assume I have no reactions.
You have no reactions.
Okay.
That one